Hello there. How's it going? My name is Mark Ramirez. This is presentation 6 for GIT413. I would like to share a little bit about me, and I would like to share my projects I have done in the past. And let's get to it. First of all, I'd like to talk about a little bit about me. I enjoy designing websites by coding. Well, I prefer coding them because for some reason I don't believe in drag and drop programs like Wix.com. I prefer coding because it's actually fun to do, especially if you love computers. And by designing websites by coding, I fully understand HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and jQuery. Those are the 5 languages I use the most when it comes to designing websites, because those are easy to learn, easy to use, and they're really fun to use. I've been studying web design since 2016, and I also been doing graphic design. It's actually pretty fun to do also. And it's good to combine your graphic design and web design skills together when you're designing a website. Because graphic design, I can use it for web banners or posters. I can print them or use them on a website. I've been learning graphic design since 2009. I was in high school back then. It's actually pretty fun to do. Now, ever since I got into ASU, I am currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in Applied Science of Internet Web Developing. After obtaining my bachelor's degree, I'll be looking forward to seeking an entry-level front-end web developer position, because I've been looking forward for that position for quite a while, like about a year. Because most of them prefer their employees to get a bachelor's degree on computer science or any similar courses to that. Also, I'm currently learning new skills, which includes new programming languages or any of them haven't learned yet. If I ever get a job as a front-end web developer in the future, and if there's a new skill I need to learn, I'll be more happy to do that. I'll be more than happy to learn new skills, since I love to learn new skills on web design, because this is what I enjoy doing the most too. Now let's talk about my design. I worked on few websites with HTML. Same goes to the other programming languages I mentioned in a previous slide. I have done few web banners design, which was a graphic design. I have done few of them. I'll be sharing one of them in the future slide. Because what I do with the web banners, I can use it to add it on a website, like on a web page that includes like sales on e-commerce or any messages that can draw viewers' attention. And when it comes to designing a website or graphic design, I am always creative, so that's why I have creative thoughts. Like whatever comes in my mind, I draw it out on my computer or paper, and then I'll go ahead and design it on a computer and make it happen. Also, for web design and graphic design, I like to combine my skills together, because when I'm designing something for a poster or web banner, like I mentioned earlier, I add them on my website. Like I combine them with web design skills, because it's a good experience to learn, better experience to do, especially when you're looking for a job. You can do that to impress your boss or your clients while you're working for any computer industries. Now let's talk about my first project. This project was made back in 2017. It was for a special project course back in community college. My instructor asked me if I can redesign their home page, which I did. Is what you see right there on the bottom. It's a screenshot of my project when I designed a website. It was made from scratch, no templates were used, and the skills I used for this project was HTML, CSS, and mostly Bootstrap. Those are the three main skills I have used before attending ASU. And after designing that, my teacher was impressed, and I received an A on this class. And it was pretty fun to do. And that was made back in 2017. Now here's project number 2. This was a midterm project made in March 2022. It was for a graphic design course at ASU. It was from back in spring 2022 semester. What I was supposed to do, I was supposed to choose a poster or web banner, whatever. I chose web banner. I have put a couple pictures together and used typography skills to add them together as a banner. This project is meant for students who are looking forward to become a web designer or graphic design, and they can look at this banner and probably register when they're interested. Now this is project 3. This was a final project for the same graphic design course at ASU, what I mentioned earlier in the previous slide. This was made in 2022. It's a GIF web banner that could be added for website. What I was supposed to do here, I was supposed to choose like a company or whatever, like design something for them if I was working for them. Like since I'm a fan of Marvel, I decided to make a Thor web banner for Disney Plus. If I was working for Disney, I would definitely make this for them. It's actually fun to do, and this is part of the graphic design skill I could add on a website. Now here's project 4. Project 4, this was for one of my previous GIT course back in October 2022. We were supposed to use semantic HTML and CSS to design this website. It's supposed to be a practice when making a website for a client. This was supposed to be a project for books, like she's selling books, and we're supposed to make a new sign up page. Like all these 3 screenshots you see here is like one of the list of books, the about slide, and the event part. Before designing it, there was a wireframe that was designed for us to look at it and design the website, what comes in our mind, and make it for them. Here's project 5. This was made back in October 2022. It was just a mock-up for an e-commerce business of my own. It was a made-up business of my own since I was looking forward to make my own business. It was a final project for a special project course at ASU. It will soon be created as a real website someday. This is just a mock-up. Here are the other 3 pages I was looking forward to create. Those are the other mock-ups for that same page: about us, electronics, and contact page. Also, here's a sketch that I done. I was sketching my ideas before designing that mock-up, and soon to be a website if I ever get a chance to do that. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. Hope you other students have a great semester. If you're interested in looking at my projects, the links are in the description down below. Thank you and have a great day.